Good afternoon.
Hi.
So, I'm going to be taking you through how to assemble the trombone, play the trombone, work the slide, and everything like that, okay? So, you've got your trombone next to you on the left. I want you to go ahead and open up that case. So, as you can see right now, the handle's on the bottom, so that should be how it should be laid. You don't want to lay it on the other side so that none of the trombone pieces fall out. So I want you to go ahead and unzip it for me real quick, and you can open up that top part. All right, okay, so the first thing I want you to grab, it may be a little wobbly, the first thing I want you to grab is the slide. Now the slide is just that long piece on the very side of it, right there, good. Now I want you to grab it with both hands. You see those two beams right there in the middle? I want you to grab both of them, yeah, like that, that's good. So you've got two parts to this. You've got your inner and your outer slide. So your inner slide is this piece right here that has everything connected, and then you've got your outer slide, and that's what you move to play the trombone. Now right now the slide lock is on, that way it can't move and it can't just fall out. So when you're not playing the trombone or when you're putting it in your case, you want to keep that slide lock on, okay? Okay, so I want you to go ahead and set that right in front of you, just sitting down, and I want you to have that longer piece right there facing you. And you can just kind of set it on the floor as if you were holding it kind of like this. Yeah, and then you'll have that longer piece facing you. So you can, yeah, that works right now. So then we'll go ahead and we'll grab the second component, which is just that bell. You'll go ahead and grab that, about like that, that's good, yeah. And then so, as you can see, it's got this little trigger on it. You've got this little piece right here, and that's gonna connect to this longer piece right here. So I want you to go ahead and I want you to put it onto your trombone, that longer piece onto this longer part of the slide. Okay, good. So now I want you to angle it at a 90-degree angle, and that'll be facing the other direction, sorry. Yep. And you'll keep going just about like that. And then I want you to screw that little bit on so that your bell doesn't fall off. Okay, good. Now I want you to just kind of set your trombone down. You've got this little wrist right here on the slide that you can set onto the floor. So I want you to hold that right there, and then just kind of lay it like that, good. So you've got about at a 90 it looks like. Does that feel, can it move around at all, any?
From here.
Yeah, from the bell connecting to the slide. Nope, good, okay. So the last part you've got is your mouthpiece, and that's gonna be in that little compartment right there. So what you'll do is you'll just open that up and grab that. Very good, and then you can just kind of slot it into the mouthpiece hole there right there, and then just kind of give it a quarter turn to make sure it doesn't fall out. All right, good. Does everything feel stable?
I think so.
Awesome. So the first thing you want to do is when you're holding the trombone, what I like to call is like the Spider-Man grip. So with your left hand, I want you to kind of make this. Yeah, good. So what you're going to do is your thumb is going to go on the trigger, so you can go ahead and do that. And that trigger, that's right there. That's that little wood part. And it'll kind of go on the inside. So instead of doing it kind of like this, you're kind of going in. Yeah, like that. Good. And then this finger, if it reaches, you can put it around here, or you can put it like down there. If it can't, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. So then you're going to want to put your two fingers here around the first beam. Yeah, like that. And then you can put that last pinky finger, that can hold the second beam if you need it to. Kind of like that. Yeah, that'll work. So yeah, that's what we call like our Spider-Man grip. So then with your right hand, that's how you're going to move the trombone. You're going to kind of hold it like this. So like this. So you're going to have your two fingers, your pointer in your middle, under the second beam, and your thumb over it to get a good grip, okay? And it'll be like closer to the middle, but that's about right. So you can go ahead and move that pinky now. Yeah, that's fine. So now when you're holding the trombone, you're gonna have that like tuning slide bit. It's gonna be on your shoulder. So you're gonna bring it up where the mouthpiece is gonna touch your face. Does that feel comfortable?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay. But does everything feel stable at least?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. You can set that down for a second. So before we actually try to play a note on the trombone, I just want you to breathe in there for a second. Just kind of be relaxed. Good. So when we're playing the trombone, just kind of buzz your lips for a second. Just can you do that? Yeah, good. So I want you to kind of control that, tighten up these corners, and I want you to try it again. Just yeah, I mean, there you go. So I want you to go ahead and just try to play a note on the trombone. You can just do it with that slide lock on, that's fine. Yeah, good. Here, try another one. Yeah, good. That was actually really good. So, okay, I want you to set down the trombone, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about the slides. So, there are 7 positions on the trombone. The first one, you've got it right there. It's just all the way in. The easiest one to guide off of, in my opinion, is the third one. The third one, that second beam is going to go where the bell is. So, if you want to go ahead and take the slide lock off, you can just slide that over. And go ahead and get your firm grip on that. And then I want you to show me third position just to make sure we've got it. So that second beam is going to kind of line up with the trombone. Yeah, good. And then for fourth position, it's going to be this little piece right here is going to match just about a little bit off of the bell coming out. Yeah, that's great. So then go back to third position. Good. So second position kind of meets halfway between first and third. So go ahead and try to just kind of go halfway between that. Yeah, you can go a little more in, I think. Yeah, that's good. So you've got first, second, third, and fourth. So I want you to kind of, I'm going to move your stand over. I want you to kind of get the trombone in playing position. I just want you to stretch your arm out all the way. Don't overextend or anything. Just kind of stretch it out all the way with the slide. That is about, it's pretty close to sixth position. So about halfway between fourth and sixth is fifth. So go ahead and show me fifth. Yeah, a little more out, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. So then when we go into seventh, you know, not everybody has long arms. So what we do, we don't want to go out. We want to go forward. So we kind of move our shoulder a little bit and we kind of get that full extension, and that is seventh position. So I want you to go back to first position, and I want you to just play an F, which I'll hum that for you. 2, ready. Yeah, good. That's an F. So let's see. So on our Standard of Excellence book, we've got the first note that it has for us is D. And what position does it say? It'd be right there.
4.
4? Okay, show me fourth position. Yeah, good. Okay, go ahead and try to play just a D for me. 2, ready. Yeah, that's good. Try relaxing a little bit more for a second. Just and try it again. 2, ready. Here, try it again. Ready. Yeah, good. Okay. So our next note that it has for us is the C. So, in what position does it say?
6.
6. Okay. So try to find your 6th position and then try that C. So 2, ready, play. Yeah, good. And then for our next note, the B flat, what position does it say?
1.
Okay, so go ahead and give it a shot. Yeah, good. You've got really good sound. So you've got all these positions. The most common one, that you're going to see, from some of these notes is just the first. That's the easiest one. But to play a scale, it's going to incorporate, or a chromatic scale, it's going to incorporate all of those. Now, we're not going to go over that today, but it's good to keep an idea of all of those slides, those positions when you're playing, and always a good idea to have like a good ear to hear, you know, hey, maybe I'm not in the right position, maybe I need to come out, maybe I need to come in. So as for our last thing, I'm just going to give you a small little quiz. Okay, can you show me third position? Close. Yeah, just about. Oh, yeah, you're about right there. Yeah. That's good. Okay, can you show me seventh? And what's a thing to watch out for when we go to seventh?
You need to make sure you're pushing going forward and not out.
Yeah, that's right. You want to make sure you're going forward and not this direction as to not hit the stand or anything like that. Okay, so I think the last thing that we'll work on today is just disassembling the instrument.
Okay.
So I want you to go ahead, bring that slide back in and put that slide lock on. Your slide lock is your friend, especially if you've got one. So first thing I want you to grab is just a mouthpiece. We're just gonna kind of go in reverse order. So you'll grab that, all right, and you'll put it right back where it was in the case. Then I want you to get a good grip on everything as soon as you're done with that, and just make sure you have, and then I want you to go ahead and just unscrew that part right there. Make sure you have a hold on the bell just in case. Yeah, that's good. Good. Okay, so when we are putting the trombone, like that bell part back in the case, that's trigger is going to be facing downwards. So, and it's going to, you'll see like the shape of the bell on the side. You'll put it right there. Yeah, and if you want to bring the case up a little bit, yeah, that way it doesn't tip over. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then for this next part, you see the little spit valve on the end of the slide. It's that little piece right there. Mm-hmm. That's going to be facing up, and so the big piece is also going to be facing up. The spit valve portion is going to be on that side of the case.
So turn it this way.
Right, good.
Okay.
And then you'll place it in, and I think that's it. And you, you will place it about right in that little divot right there. In the case.
Oh. Right.
So, like right here. No, it's okay.
Okay.
All right, that's it. And then you can just zip it up and you're good to go. Thank you.